Now I got something to show you, and it's gonna be something momentous. Hello everybody, I'm back for another Thursday episode. Like I said, I had some computer problems, but that doesn't stop the excellent reviewer from getting out tons of footage to you. And today, we're going to be talking about none other than the granddaddy of them all, Wrestlemania. And earlier this week, it was leaked a possible card for WrestleMania 33. And if you haven't seen it, here's your chance right now to look at it. I know, not a lot to watch, but like I said, I'm going to be talking about this and some of the potential matches for this WrestleMania. So let me just break it down. I'm just going to talk about some of these matches. First, we have on this alleged paper, this sheet, that we're having a sort of how it was last year for the Intercontinental Championship, but a six-man ladder match for the Cruiserweight Championship with Neville, TJ Perkins, Brian Kendrick, Akira Tozawa, Jack Gallagher, Cedric Alexander, and Tony Nese all vying for that Cruiserweight Championship. And truly, it's a great way to go if they decide to go with this, because you can't have a better spotlight for the Cruiserweights. And this could potentially put them on the path that they need to do so that the Cruiserweights can be a good and viable thing in WWE right now, because the Cruiserweights are severely lacking and the Cruiserweights are severely in trouble. The only saving grace of the Cruiserweights has been Neville. He's just been phenomenal and amazing at what he's been doing, and by God, I love you, Neville. Another thing that we have here on this potential match card is Alexa Bliss against Mickie James against Becky Lynch. Triple threat match for the SmackDown Women's Championship, and truly, if this were to happen, Alexa Bliss must win and she must retain. Why? Because it would be giving a huge push for her, and it would just make everything right. Alexa Bliss defeating Mickie James and Becky Lynch. And I know Becky Lynch is great and everything, but still, Alexa Bliss deserves the win more than anyone. And to have it at WrestleMania means it's that much more. Another match that we have on this potential card is Dean Ambrose against Baron Corbin for the Intercontinental Championship. And that most likely is going to happen. A lot of these matches are in speculation because who knows how legitimate this card is that's been leaked. But Dean Ambrose versus Baron Corbin for the Intercontinental Championship, it just sounds really, it's the right path. And honestly, you can't go any bigger at WrestleMania for the Intercontinental Championship and have Baron Corbin win it. When you have Baron Corbin win it, this solidifies him that he is destined for great things. Dean Ambrose is already a main event superstar, so if he loses the title, it's not that big a deal. But to lose it to Baron Corbin could mean big things for Baron Corbin in the future. I've always loved Baron Corbin. I knew that one day he'd hold that perennial WWE World Heavyweight Championship. It's only a matter of time. Another that we have, oh, this could steal the show. This could really steal the show. It's Big Show against Shaquille O'Neal in the match that they have set up for quite a while. No other match has been built up as big as this one between Big Show and Shaquille O'Neal. But honestly, this is going to be probably Big Show's final match, because he said he's always wanted it against Shaquille O'Neal. And Shaq's like, okay, I'll fight you. That's a terrible Shaquille O'Neal impression, but what can you say about this match? Other than hopefully Big Show wins. Hopefully he wins, because to lose to Shaquille O'Neal at WrestleMania, that would be pretty devastating. Another thing that we have here, it's Sami Zayn versus Samoa Joe versus Roman Reigns for the United States Championship. That would be a good match to watch, but the only thing is, we need to figure out how Chris Jericho would lose the United States Championship, because he's still U.S. champion, but how would he lose it? Either to Samoa Joe, or Roman, or Sami, I don't know. So that's something they would have to figure out, and it's a great spotlight for Sami Zayn to move up into the card and for Samoa Joe to go straight into WrestleMania, going really hot. Other thing that we have after that is one of the guaranteed matches of Seth Rollins against Triple H. No matter who wins, this is going to be a guaranteed amazing match, because you finally get to see everything. The Architect, Seth Rollins, my favorite of the Shield, the future of the pro wrestling business, against Triple H, the Game, the King of Kings, who's had so many great WrestleMania matches and so many matches in general. And you're going to have him and both of them face each other in this epic rivalry at WrestleMania. It wouldn't feel right if this match happened at a SummerSlam or at a Survivor Series or at any of the other big pay-per-views. It feels right at WrestleMania. And thank God that Seth Rollins' knee injury hasn't prevented him from being at WrestleMania. So thank God for that, and thank God they're having this match. And what's probably going to happen, because they've already planted the seeds for this next match, John Cena and Nikki Bella against Maurice and The Miz. It's a fun little match. There's nothing really high at stake. It's just a fun little match that they're going to have, and John Cena and Nikki Bella are going to win, obviously. After that, we have Charlotte against Sasha Banks, against Bayley, against Nia Jax, fatal 4-way for the Women's Championship, the Raw Women's Championship. And, don't get me wrong, I really love this. I really love this match, except for one element, and that is Nia Jax. And I'm not saying that Nia Jax is a poor performer. I'm just saying I'd rather see Becky Lynch in that spot and have that 4 horsewomen fatal 4-way match, like how we had with the Shield triple threat. Honestly, that's the only thing missing from this match. Other than that, you got great elements like Charlotte, Sasha Banks, Bayley, and everything like that. But come on, you gotta add Becky Lynch in there for it to feel like an incredible WrestleMania match. After that, and this is for my reaction and for my prediction at Fastlane. But Kevin Owens against Chris Jericho for the Universal title, and I was thinking like, oh, since Bray Wyatt won the title, you know, that could mean that also possibly Goldberg could win the title. But honestly, this feud wouldn't mean so much if it was just them fighting one-on-one. If you have it for the title, it means so much more, and so much more is on the line in this rivalry. So I'm going to say that Kevin Owens and Chris Jericho for the Universal Championship is definitely happening. After that, we have Goldberg against Brock Lesnar, the only really confirmed match at WrestleMania. Yeah, just Goldberg against Brock Lesnar. That's going to be either really bad or really good. Hopefully really good. And this one on the card is something that stood out a lot. It's the fact that this is Undertaker's match on this card, and that is Undertaker against AJ Styles. Now this probably is not 100% real. This probably is just the speculation they have. It's probably not 100% concrete, because I also read elsewhere that they wanted to do the rematch of Nakamura versus AJ Styles, and also AJ Styles also with the company, my bad, I was going to say, but the company wants Undertaker to face a Raw superstar, and they've been teasing Roman Reigns, but Roman is doing this whole thing with Braun Strowman right now, and then Samoa Joe. So honestly, this match is sort of up in the air still. Now, the main event. Bray Wyatt against Randy Orton, and probably AJ Styles, but it says right here Luke Harper, for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship triple threat match. Honestly, if we take AJ Styles out and we insert Luke Harper in, it's going to mean way more. It's going to mean way more instantly, just like that, when you have members of the Wyatt family who are opposed to each other fight one-on-one for that WWE World Heavyweight Championship. And it's going to make that story so much more better than it already is. It's going to make it feel more impactful and everything. So honestly, if they had the right sense, they would go Luke Harper, Randy Orton, and Bray Wyatt triple threat for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, because it means that much more. So that's been it for this card leakage. That's been here earlier this week. So do me a favor, let me know what you thought about the potential matches at WrestleMania and what other matches you'd like to see at WrestleMania. Whether it be Nakamura, Styles, the rematch that everyone wants, or whatever match you want to see. Let me know in the comments section below. And also, you're going to want to do me a little favor. You're going to want to hit that like, share, and subscribe button if you want to see more content like this on a weekly basis. Other than that, I've been Samuel V, and thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all as soon as I can.